everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnie and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be participating in the Recreation Inspiration Challenge. It's hosted by my friend Amanda of Six Kids and a Glue Gun, and today's guest host is Dee Dee's Art Workshop. Okay friends, and today we're going to be creating some Valentine DIYs. Cannot wait to show you who my inspiration is and tell you why. I have 3 DIYs for you today. I will have all the host, the guest host, and the playlist in my description box below. Make sure you go check out the playlist. Show some love, guys. There is so much talent going on. All right, guys. See you in a minute. For DIY number 1, my inspiration comes from Courtney of Creative on the Cheap. We're going to be using this foam Dollar Tree round. These are so sturdy, guys. Just traced around one of my hearts that I use for my gnome feet, and then I cut them out. Okay, and then you will also need some yarn. And today I'm going to be using the Just yarn from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using it in the color tweed. Now Courtney used the color gray, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the tweed color today. First thing I've done is I rolled my yarn into a ball. It just makes it easier to maneuver in and out of the wreath. It does not matter which side you choose to start on. We're going to go ahead and right at the crease we're going to add some hot glue. Just like so. Start our yarn right here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap the yarn, keeping it nice and snug against the previous pieces that we wrap. Make sure you're keeping your yarn nice and tight, and about every 40 wraps or so you want to stop, just put a wee bit of hot glue against your yarn and go ahead and wrap it around and through just like so, keeping it nice and tight and next to your other piece of yarn, just like so, guys. This helps to ensure it will not ravel in time. You can also use a fabric glue to help if you'd like. And the one thing that I did different than Courtney did is Courtney actually painted her styrofoam round before she started to put her yarn on, and she did that in a gray, and I am going to try my hardest to get this so close together that you cannot see the green in there. And so far so good, I think, guys. I think it's looking pretty good. But that is one thing that I did a little bit different than Courtney, is I did not paint my styrofoam wreath first. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish wrapping our wreath, and I'm going to come back when we're at the end and show you how to close this up. Guys, our last wrap around, we're going to go right here. Just like so. We're going to pull our yarn through. We're going to come back up, and you want to try to always make sure you end where you began, so we can do any cover-ups needed with a bow or continuing on with a heart, just like so. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my spatula, and there we go. All right, I'm going to just cut this off. And there we have it. We can put our hanger there, anything like that. Okay, guys, now what we're going to do next, isn't that great? I think that turned out absolutely wonderful. And it is tedious, guys. It took me about, oh gosh, a half hour to do that. All right, now what we're going to do is I have my hearts here. I'm just going to place them just like so. Okay. Now, I'm going to take some jute twine, guys, and I'm going to turn our wreath over, excuse me. Okay, that's really good right there. I'm going to start here, okay? And I'm going to apply a little bit of hot glue. And again, if this is going to get hot in a window or something like that, you'll want to add a fabric fusion glue or something to that effect. Okay, we're going to make sure this is nice and taut. And we're going to go around just like so, making sure that our hearts are crossed. So if you have to adjust it a little bit, that's just fine as well. So I'm going to go this way again. We go through here. Run this right across our heart like so. Okay. If you want to tack it a little bit, guys, you can. Now, Courtney used a bit more hearts on hers. I do believe her wreath was a little larger than mine. Just like so. And I'm going to continue to go in that motion, making sure that all my hearts are crossed. When you're finished with your crossing in the other direction, guys, you just literally turn around and go in the opposite direction to make your crisscrosses. To the end of your crisscrosses, you literally just want to dab some hot glue, guys, spread it out, and cut like this. Now, I sure do like these three a lot better than right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this our top. And we're going to put our bow in the center here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead, and this is a Shawnie bow I've created. And what we're going to do is we're going to set our Shawnie bow right in the center of this part that we don't like so well, right there. We're going to make this our center, or our bottom right here. Okay, I've taken a piece of cardboard. I'll have the link to how to make my Shawnie bow in the description box below. My daughter, that's all she used on her wreaths, her Christmas wreath this year at her craft shows, and it was awesome. Go ahead, I'm going to poke right in through here on the bottom. Okay. Going to let that glue set a bit. I love it. I think that is just adorable. Okay, now guys, for our last touch on these, I have these arrows that I purchased at Joann Fabrics. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these arrows off like so. Just like so. I'm going to set it right there. We're going to let this hot glue set. Just like so. I'm going to put a piece of jute on the back for a hanger, and we're going to hang this up, and I'll show you what it looks like completed. Hey guys, and there we have it. DIY number 1 is complete. I will have the link to Courtney's channel in my description box below. And I hope you like this project as much as I do. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I will have a final reveal at the end of the video. Okay guys, and on to DIY inspiration number 2. DIY number 2, we're going to need a pair of socks. I just picked up these Snuggeroo at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to be using some of the Dollar Tree mop. Now guys, I had a hard time finding this. It's basically the gray and white ones now, and all I needed was the white, and I literally found this in my hometown store, thank goodness. Okay, my inspiration today comes from Wendy of White Sparrow Living, Luke 12:6, and the part of the inspiration I'm going to be using is the beard. All right, guys, so here we go. Now what you're going to need, again, is a pair of these socks. We're going to use each of them. I'm just tearing them right up. Cut these. It doesn't matter if they get a little pulled or anything. That's fine. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we need a base for the bottom of our sock. And today the base I'm going to be using is a small ribbon spool. And guys, here's what I'm going to do. Put this right down in here like so. Just like that. Really going to hot glue a rock to our base. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue, slather it on my rock, just like so. This just gives it some stability on the bottom. There you go, just like that. We're going to grab our stuffing. And we're making a gnome today, a Valentine gnome. And the significance of our Valentine gnome today is going to be the beard. I have never seen a beard done in this manner before, and I wanted to try it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to make this beard like Wendy did. Now Wendy used yarn, and we'll be using the mop, which she said would work as well. So we're going to go ahead and try that out. And I'll have the link to Wendy's channel in my description box below as well. Jute twine. And we are going to tie this at the top. Now guys, if you use a rubber band, you'll definitely want to reinforce that with jute twine, because over time, rubber bands rot and it will mess your piece right up. So you want to make sure. That's why I'm using just the jute twine today on this particular project. I'm going to go ahead, just like so. I'm going to bring it forward. Okay. Double it. All right, and there we go. Now, don't want him leaning. He's wanting to lean. There we go, just like that. All right, now our next step is going to be our beard. And what we're going to do, I'm going to lay him down like so. Now, we're going to add some hot glue. We're going to try to keep it even. We're going to add some hot glue right here. Just like so. Going to lay your mop on there. We're going to come down and we're going to bring it back up like so. Just like that, right next to it. Some more dab of hot glue here. And if you'd like to use your fabric fusion with this, you can also do that. That would be just fine. I'm going to go ahead. Okay. Going to come back down again, just like so. Keeping it nice and tight. Go back up. And again, a little bit of hot glue. Just like this. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm going to cut this part off real quick. Okay. Now we're going to continue to do this until we have our desired consistency of how we want our beard to be. Okay, going to go ahead right here. Drop. Come down and up. Again, drop of glue. And there we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this beard finished and we'll be right back. So here is the mop beard. Now I like this. When I originally started making gnomes, I used the mop beard as well. I think it's really cute. Look at this. Isn't it looking pretty messy? Wait till you see how this comes together, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add this nose. We're going to put this nose right here in the center of this mop. Boom, just like so. just like that, right in the middle of the little body, just like that. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to really dress this guy up for Valentine's Day. Okay, first of all, we're going to take the upper half of our sock right here, right in the middle of that heel, guys. Just go right in the middle of that heel with the hat on, and it's fine to have. Keep that bump going on and don't cut it off. Just like this. Okay. We're going to go just like this. Now, we're going to put a rubber band around the top of his little hat. Just like so. Make it like a little, I love it. So cute. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tack his little hat back here, guys, so it's not moving all over the place. All right. So we're going to tack this little hat right there. All right. Just like that. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the fur around his hat. The fur trim around his hat, I'm using some yarn that I purchased at Walmart. Guys, I love this. As you know, if you are one of my original subscribers, I've been using this all year for the trim on my gnome hats, and I just love it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and lay them down like this. We're going to follow the trim on our gnome. Now, you don't have to do right along the bottom edge, guys, and the reason you don't have to do that is because it may exceed the lip of the trim, and you don't want that. It looks funny if it does that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, go about 1/8 of an inch up. What we're going to do is I have this ribbon that I purchased at Walmart. Now, guys, this ribbon was, oh gosh, 75% off, I do believe. This bow was already on it. Bonus for me, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this bow right here, kind of on the side. We're going to go ahead and put the bow right on the side, okay? We're not going to do that quite yet. Leave the full tutorial of how to make my gnome arms in my description box below. Guys, there are the arms. Now, I switched up the material. I wasn't liking all that red. It really looked like Santa Claus. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach his little feet, and I make his little feet out of these little chalkboard hearts that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some fabric fusion on this as well as hot glue. So this is assured to stick, so you know that it won't be going anywhere. I always center them right with my base, just like so. Perfect. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pat this on here. Awesome. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so far, so good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach the bow. So some hot glue. Just like that. I'm going to kind of kitty corner it a little bit. Stick for a moment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now, and this is a ring that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. It came in a set of 10, like so, and we're going to go ahead and I cut the shanks off, and I'm going to go ahead and put a generous amount of hot glue on this baby, just like that. I'm going to go ahead, boom, right in the center of our animal print bow. And also, guys, if you'd like to, you can unravel the mop make his beard nice and fuzzy. Just like that. I think he turned out absolutely adorable. Look at that jewel shine. All right, and there's our Valentine gnome. On to DIY number 3. This quick and easy DIY, guys. What we're going to do is I purchased this Love Lives Here sign. Guys, this is going to be one of the easiest DIYs I have ever completed. Now, this idea I got from Jody of Jody's Craft Room. I'll go ahead and leave the link to her channel in the description box below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using some of the white foam roses that I got. Guys, this is so quick and easy. I don't even know if we should call it a DIY. It is awesome. Quick, and real quick. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this greenery on here. All we're going to do to this, guys, is we're going to take, on the bottom of this rose, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some hot glue, just like so, and we're going to go ahead, boom, just like that. Going to let it set. Okay. Check out Jody's channel, you guys. She is phenomenal. She does a lot of Dollar Tree hauls. I do believe she does them twice a week. And I have learned so much from Jody. Okay, guys, and that's it for this one. I think this is just adorable. Those little roses just added that certain something, and I think it is awesome. On to DIY number 4. Okay, and I also got this idea from Jody of Jody's Craft Room. She's so inspiring, guys. She makes little gift baskets, little centerpieces. Check out her channel, but she is always making a little gift. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this Valentine gift. Guys, it's so easy. I have a little strawberry grow kit. Now, I purchased this at the Dollar General a few months back on sale. All I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take some checked ribbon. And I'm going to simply tie a bow around it. And I want to thank our host and guest host for this awesome challenge today. I've had so much fun. And there we go, guys. Don't even know whether we should call this a DIY either. It was so quick and easy. And if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription. Hit all, and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Have a blessed day, everyone. See you next time. Bye. And if you enjoyed today's video, here's something you may also like.